Hello. Hi. Today is cool because it's the 5th of the 5th. It doesn't matter if you're American or if you're normal because all of the dates are normal. Hello. Hope everyone's doing good. I will be here after ads, but hi. Happy Tuesday. May the 4th be with you. I missed it. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I really need to get new starting soon on. It's still my old design. Oh, maybe I will work on that soon. Anyway, ads are about to start. I will see you in 3 minutes, okay? Be good. I'll be soon. I'll be soon. I'll be back soon. Okay, we're back. Answer River. Hello. I can speak for an hour without worrying about interruptions. But hello. Hello, Soul. Hello, Beck. Hello, Seaduke. Beck, congratulations on first. Oh, Hi. I drew a fox today. I'm gonna draw a gazelle. I'm in a bit of art block, so it might take me a little bit before I actually get going. I did a little bit of a sketch. I can show you actually. I did some. Oh, that backwards. I did some practice sketches. I ended up going with the first one. But I'm trying to do this now. I did it with another project I'm working on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Um. Let me see. Yeah, this is another one I did it on. I like it because I feel like I can save myself being like, oh, this idea isn't working out. If I just work out what I want to do first of all. So, yeah, but I ended up going with the first one, so I guess it doesn't matter. But, anyways, I have also realized by doing that my sketch is backwards, so let me change that really quick. Wait. Why is it not flipping properly? I'm confused. Hold on. Oh, Banshee! What a privilege. Hello, head. Hello. There we go. There we go. I think I might tilt a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I gotta draw fox today. I want to work on the sketch a little bit because it's not perfect. I literally, you can see it here. I did like half an hour of sketching before the stream to try warm up my wrist a bit. Because I have not drawn in a couple of days. Hi, Zuri! Hello, hello. It do be me. It's me. Everyone's favorite girl failure. Failure. It's such a difficult word for no reason. Yeah, we're gonna vibe. We're gonna have some good music on. Oh, now it's the Leaning Tower Gazelle. Hold on. I think it was fine when it wasn't that tilted. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's having a good start to the week. I was at work today. I did an opening shift, which isn't too bad. Hi Lemon, hello. Yes, we vibe and we art. Wait, that's kind of like a seal. Art. Seal VTuber debut. You know what? Actually, a seal was on the like list of. I'm gonna break the immersion as if there was ever any immersion, but a seal and an otter were actually on the list of animals I thought about being, which is interesting to think about. I'm doing okay. I'm tired from work, but I didn't want to skip stream today. I was like, it's okay, cause like, yes, I have work in the morning, but then I get to hang out with you guys for the rest of the day. So I'm okay. Also, I got told I did a really good job today. I'm so based. Wait, why? Why am I based? What did I do? Also, hi, CP. Hello. Week is going well. Good. For some reason, I thought it was Monday today. I think it's because, like, I considered it the start of the work week because I started work today. But yeah. No, it was alright. I got started on a new, like, part of work today. Like, a new section, I guess. And I got told that when I'm at work, everyone seems less stressed, which made me very happy. I met a seal artist at a con, and I know an otter VTuber as well as a dragon who works with otters. That's so cool. You know, when I was younger, I considered going to a veterinary school, and then we did like an open day, and I realized how bad it smelled 99% of the time, and I was like, I don't think I could deal with that. So I will admire animals from afar, but I don't have the stomach to deal with bad smells. We have a dishwasher at work, and we have to clean that on an evening. And if people don't clean it often, there's a buildup of like wet food in the drain, and it smells so bad. I try to avoid it if I can. I don't know, existing? No, you. What the heck? Holidays are awesome. True. Not having to go do my silly tasks and still getting my silly little paycheck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's the white girl anthem. Holy shit. When I'm here, I'm less stressed. Thank you. But yeah, I'm guys. Oh my god. Okay, I deleted the messages in Discord, so it doesn't really make sense to say it on stream. But there was a girl that I served today at work, and I didn't realize until I was walking down my street, and it finally clicked that she was flirting with me. I didn't realize at the time. I just kept kind of awkwardly laughing at the joke she was saying, and I was like, why did she, like, I can't give specifics because like it was a pun, right? And anyway, like it was a pun about my name, and I was like, why was she so focused on my name? And I realized she was flirting with me, but I'm dense as a brick, and I don't know how to talk to women, so that happened, I guess. She was very pretty though. There's a lot of pretty women in my area. I cannot say the same for men, but I think that's just because I don't like men as much. No offense if you're a man. I thought I was lesbian for like most of my life. It's not a you thing. It's my brain is just not attracted to masculine features, which is fine. More for everyone else. And also taken, good point. Maybe that's why it didn't register, because I was like, why would someone be flirting with me, as if everyone knows by default just by looking at me that I'm taken? No. Unless maybe I write it on my forehead. But yeah, I'm very awful at talking to people. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that I went into customer service. Well, it's not customer service, it's food industry, but sorry, weird throat noise. Dom is a dude, yes. But to give you an idea, hold on. This is where I dox what Dom looks like. No, hold on. This art is a little bit old. It's of my old design. But this is some art I got for our anniversary a couple years ago. He's got long hair. He's got very big blue eyes. He's got longer eyelashes than me. His hair is longer than mine at this point. But yeah, he is a dude. Like, I find some guys attractive, but they tend to be very in tune with their feminine side, I've found. But that's kind of, it's weird though, because I feel like most of the women I've had an interest in are more like androgynous / masculine. I don't know. I don't know. I've struggled finding a label that fits with me, so I just go off vibes. I'm attracted to people who are nice to me. No, but genuinely, okay. So I tend to just use the label queer if anybody asks me, because, you know, up until I was like 15, I thought I was a lesbian, and then I thought I was bi, and then I bisexual, exactly. And then there was a little bit where I thought I was ace because I just wasn't attracted to anyone. But I think I'm demisexual. I think that's probably the most box I fit in. Because like I realize I I didn't grow up having like crushes on other people in school. Like I wouldn't, like I'd be like, oh, okay, that person is conventionally attractive. I can acknowledge that, but I didn't find myself wanting to be with them. Unless it was like in games or anime. But as soon as I began being friends with people, then it kind of started. But even then, it's not really attached to appearance. Like, I'm not really the kind of person that starts thinking about like kissing people or doing anything like, I don't know, that couples do. I don't really think about that until we're already kind of in a relationship. So I think demisexual fits for me the best if I had to pick a label. We doing pretty people? We are. We're doing Gazelle. Or at least I'm trying to. I'm in a bit of art block right now, so bear with me. Bear with me. I've never had an interest in guys, however video game dudes is something. What do you, okay, men in chat or those who are not attracted to men, what do you think of Leon Kennedy in the new Resident Evil, if you've seen his model yet? What do you think? What do you think of that versus what do you think of the original Leon Kennedy model? I call myself bisexual, but in actuality, I'm just attracted to anyone kind of remotely feminine, including men. Fair enough. Single taken gamer. I swear I've seen that on a t-shirt. Maybe that's like a future outfit we need to have. We need the MILF hat, the Man I Love Fifi hat, and we need the single taken gamer shirt. Leon, please marry me. Never mind, I have a lovely girlfriend. I think Leon Kennedy looks very good in the new game. I don't know, I think fictional characters are easier to be attracted to because they're always kind of partial. Like, there's so much to a human being, but fictional characters are always going to be partially incomplete. Like, there'll be facts you know about them, but they're not a human, so you can kind of fill in the blanks and make your own headcanons. Which is why I think I found it easier. Leon is great. He's very close to Dante from Devil May Cry, and that man just does something for me. I don't remember who that is. Hold on. Oh, I see what you mean. I always get Devil May Cry and Devil May Cry Baby. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I get those two mixed up in my head all the time. But Akira from Devil May Cry Baby, this dude. Oh. Anyway, I would definitely say Kiryu Kazuma. Who's that? Hold on. I'm looking at all your crushes. Hold on. Oh, just the Yakuza guy. That's what I call him in my head. This is the one I see the most gifs of. I low-key think there's an epidemic of people being more attracted to fictional characters, both in appearance and personality. I think people are more public about fictional crushes because it's not as weird and you can bond with people over it. But I think if people start talking about their like real life partners online who weren't like public figures, I don't think anyone would care. So I think that's why it seems like a bigger deal than it is. In fact, Devil May Cry was supposed to be Resident Evil 4. Oh! I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Yeah, the Yakuza guy. I've seen so many gifs of him, and I just did not know it was him. Crazy. I want to redo my fictional crushes chart because I've watched some anime, and read some books since then, and I want to update it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it now though. Hold on. Hold on. I might not be able to. Oh no, I've got it. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, not a lot of this has changed. Like, if I were to redo it, I think it would just be a matter of like finding which ones I don't think about as often. Like, to be fair, many of the Honkai and Genshin characters, I don't play those games as much anymore, so I could probably get rid of those. But yeah. Anyway, I should use this chart to find out who to put on my Tomodachi Island. Now that I think about it, I should do that because I've been thinking of your train is here. Have a safe trip. Thank you for hanging out. But yeah, I clearly am struggling with adding women to my island, so I should I should do that. TC is peak. I agree. I'm not gonna lie, I've been on a bit of an Overwatch grind again, and I was wondering why you were suddenly talking about crowd control. And I had to remember that CZ was on my chart. If I did it again, I'd go way crazier with my current Hear Me Out, so there'd also be way more Zenless characters. I love so many of the Zenless designs. Also, those who are like kind of in with gacha games, what do we think of, what's it called? The NTE game. Neverness to Everness. I saw something that apparently they used AI in one of the scenes. Like it was like a TV show or something. But there's a character in that Afro showed me. And she's really cute. She's very much like me. Hold on. Yeah. Where is she? Like she's got the big jacket and the glasses. She just has red hair. Here we go. This is her. She's cute, but it's sad that they used AI. It really sucks because I know it was really anticipated. So I don't know. I feel like it's not really. It's not like it's news that people don't like AI in their games. Like so many people have backtracked on it, so it's a bit confusing why they didn't just remove it before launch. So I did see that Iron Mouse was paid to play the game, so I do wonder how she reacted to that. I guess if you have an issue with it though, you can't really complain about it for a paid stream. Especially if she didn't know beforehand. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna play it anyway. There's been so many what's it called? Gacha games coming out in the last couple years that I've like been like, oh, that looks really cool. And then I just don't have the time to play it, so not the worst way to use generative AI, but still cringe. I think any use of creative generative AI is cringe. There's been a bit of a trend. A trend feels like the wrong word because it's a bad thing, but there's been people online going after artists and just putting their art through AI and replying to their art and being like, here, I fixed it. And it's just like, it's not fixed at all. So that's icky. I think it's just like a form of trolling. I think they think it's harmless, even though it's not because it harms the environment, but I don't know. The state of generative AI online right now is really gross. It's really gross. It's very, it's clear that it's taken from a very lewd, database. For some reason, a lot of the generative AI slop that is being posted, I'm just gonna say, I can tell it's been trained with porn. There's like, even if they tried to do something like completely not lewd, just the art style, and I don't know, it's very obvious. I don't know, it's just icky. An entire cutscene that's slap animation. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh well. Oh well. Thankfully, I didn't get into it before I realized it was posted on my feed beforehand. But I can't say the same about another game. I did. I feel so bad about this game. Okay, so a couple months ago. Oh no. Oh no, they're kind of lopsided. Hold on. Hold on. I do agree, there is a lot of saturation of that kind of stuff on the internet. There's kind of oversaturation of everything though. Let's be honest. Kind of depends what you're searching for. They still look lopsided. Hold on. Let's make this last forever. I think it's the highlights that are throwing me off. Hold on. Yeah, see, if I take away the highlights, it's fine. I don't know why I'm drawing them in the sketch phase anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the game I got into. I saw that everyone on my Instagram feed was playing Heartopia, and it looked really cute. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a go, and I really liked it. And it had a fishing mini game, and I have a friend who really likes fishing mini games. So I DM'd them, and I was like, hey, if you want to play this game, you might like the fishing mini game in it. Here you go. And then I I I found out that the developers used AI to make like assets for the puzzles in the game. And it's like, what? You have a whole team of artists. And you're like, you didn't need to do that. And I felt bad because I got another friend involved with the game, and now I don't play it anymore. But it really irks me. It really irks me. And it's such a shame because it was so cute too. There's another game coming out. I forget what it's called though. Hmm. I'll remember at some point. Anyway, that game. That game looks to be similar to Heartopia, and I think the devs are very like anti AI, which is good. They look so sleepy. I have an idea for this. I want them to be like, I want it to look like they've just woken up. Hold on. So I'm thinking of doing like, I can quickly kind of show you, I guess. I'm gonna do like a shadow. Oh. No, I'm not apparently because my brush is laggy. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a shadow over like half of the drawing and then do like this bit in color maybe. I've done it before with another art piece that I did for myself actually. Where is it? Where is it? This one. This was a while ago though. So hopefully this execution will be better. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh my god, on my YouTube feed at the minute, there's just like compilations of music videos on how they would actually sound. And if you've seen the music video for this song, there's a lot of like choppiness and scenes where they'd just be screaming. it's so funny to watch. Hello, she. Hello. She's sweet. She's sweet. Hi. I don't know how to say your name. Let me know, please. But welcome in. I'm doing okay. I'm just sketching. Hi, Hatmo. How are you doing? Meow, 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 meow. I think this might be a bit long, actually. Thank you for the 1 bit. Shisui is a character from Naruto. Ooh, I still need to watch that. I'm a fake anime fan in the sense I've never watched Fairy Tail, I've never watched Naruto, I've never watched One Piece. I haven't watched any of the like really big ones. I love my niche anime, but trying to get me to watch any of the like really long series. For some reason, it's like as soon as something is like really popular, my brain's just like, no, I don't wanna. I don't know why. It's not a thing where like I only want it to be my interest. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I I just seem to think like, oh, I think, you know what, actually, I think it's because Attack on Titan got spoiled for me. Because it was gaining popularity as I was watching it when I was younger. So anyone who read the manga, which I didn't know of a good manga book website when I was younger, it got spoiled for me. So I think that's the reason why I avoid it. Also, welcome you. Thank you for the follow. Bah. There's a bunk button right there. Thank you for the bunk. Join us, Fifi, on the One Piece journey. Have you guys seen the video of the parents who are making their baby watch an episode of One Piece every day? And I think it's something like the baby's gonna be like 8 years old by the time they catch up. Something like that. Which is really what my parents should have done. But my parents don't watch anime. They are stereotypical British parents. They're like, what is this anime stuff? What is this anime stuff? It's weird. Like, anime is okay, this is gonna sound really silly, but anime is the reason why my parents took me to get an autism diagnosis, because I wanted to draw in an anime style, right? But to my mom, she was like, all of the drawings look the same. So that is something autistic children do, is they like to do the same thing over and over again. So we're gonna take you to see if you have autism, which is the funniest story ever as an adult. But when I was younger, I was like, she doesn't get it. She hates my art. But I do have same face syndrome quite a bit, so maybe she has a point. Right? It's so silly. Hi, Seagull. I hope you're doing good. Good morning, I think. All of the Americans are waking up now. Yeah, I think anime has gotten to a point now where, like, I don't want to call my sisters normies, but they are definitely more normie than me. They're aware of anime, so I think my mom has made peace with it not being a weird thing. But growing up, it definitely was like, what are you watching? Why are they voice acting like that? Why is it not in English? But you know. And then my dad, I don't think my dad even knew what I was doing. Thank you for the bed, Shisui. I appreciate it. Deserve the bunk for not watching One Piece or Naruto. I will watch it one day. When I retire, I will catch up with One Piece. That's how I'll spend my retirement. So I wonder how many episodes there would be at that point. Probably quite a few, I imagine. And there's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be. In the land of make-believe. I got the words wrong! Fake Green Day fan! Trust me and my siblings saw I didn't know we were dropping after 20-ish episodes. We caught up with the anime after a year and a half, and I'm actually catching up with the manga. Yeah, but you have more time than me. And by that I mean you have more motivation than me. I have too many things I want to watch, and that just paralyzes me into not doing any of them. I'm like, oh, I should watch this, and I should read this, and I should do that, because everyone's saying that it's good, and I end up not doing any of it, because I don't know where to start. I miss having the time to watch anime regularly, though. I don't think I've watched seasonal anime since I was like 17. Cause everyone's heart doesn't beat the same. Feeling out of time. City of the dead. Was misleading to no one. No one really seems to care. How about I host a One Piece watch along around the weekend? It would depend on the time because I'm working this weekend. I like the idea. I know that there's like a Reddit post or something about what episodes to watch without, like, you can skip the filler ones. But I don't know if I'll get called a fake fan if I missed the filler. I think I'm liking how this is turning out so far. See, when I it's very contradictory. When I'm supposed to be doing art, I'm not inspired at all. When I do art for my friends free of charge, I'm like, okay, this makes me happy. I can do this. I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you don't care. I don't. Oh, wrong part. The next one? I don't remember. It's this one, I think. Woo, woo, woo. I would love to see Green Day live, but they don't really do tours anymore. They're just kind of at festivals and stuff. You can catch up to them later. That's what I did. Oh, maybe then. Maybe. I'm getting better at doing cleaner sketches as well. Like, I'm probably still gonna do line art, let's be honest, but I like having a cleaner sketch because it means I don't have to think as much for the line art. There's even a website that airs the episodes by arcs where they cut out both the filler and repeated scenes for better pay. Oh, that's pretty handy. Perhaps you may DM it to me if you don't mind. I really need to catch up on my DMs. I thought about doing a co-working stream where I like catch up on everything I need to do, but that means actually doing the work, and I think that would put me in a bad mood for stream. Hello, Sophie. I hope you're great. Gazelle does not have ear fluff. But they do have big ass fucking ears. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing okay. Thank you for the head pet. I don't know if this here is like a little thing or if it's just like a... I don't know what it is, but I feel weird not drawing a Huggy, so I'm gonna draw one. Although it's going the other way. I'm betraying my own sketch for some reason. If I ever had an AI art accusation and I was asked to provide a time lapse, I would fucking fail because I don't follow my own sketches most of the time. I'm like, oh, this line curves to the left. Well, for some reason, I'm gonna make it curve to the right with absolutely no reason. I'm obviously joking, but I don't know. Sometimes my brain makes decisions before I fully process them. Hi, Spectacles! Also, hello, Gazelle. Hello. What do you think so far? I'm just cleaning up the sketch. This is not line art. At least the clip has time to work on it. True. That is true. That is true. Have I already spent... Oh, well, I guess I spent half an hour sketching and almost an hour cleaning up the sketch. Oh, so much thank you. Thank you. I'm also the same when I do not follow my sketches. Okay, maybe it's just an uncommon artist habit then. Maybe it's an aphantasia habit, actually. Whenever I have the time lapse on Clip Studios, it makes the file huge. Okay, so funny story. I was streaming a couple months back, and I had to end stream because I ran out of space on my computer, and I run the risk of corrupting some of my files. So I had to end stream and spend I spent 4 hours going through my files. I record a time lapse for every single piece of art I do. Well, actually, no, sorry, I'm lying to you. Most of them, if I use a template, so if I take something and I copy it to a new file, then I work on that one. Clip Studio Paint doesn't enable the time lapse by default on copy paste new files. It only does that if you make a new file from the little menu thing. But most of them have time lapses. And I never go back and delete the time lapse, so I ended up having to buy a new hard drive. Because I'm not ready to go through and delete time lapses. Because I'm like, what if I need to prove that random commission I did back in 2022 that I did in fact do? So, yeah. Oh, let's go up. I wanna watch the way you take the stage by storm. I can never listen to the song without thinking of you know the have you seen the video of the guy in the car singing to this song, and he's like, I think it's a ginger girl recording. And she's really amazed at how well he sings it. I always think about him. I wonder how he's doing. When I'm the one who's selling you out. No, I'll have to find it. I've started housekeeping a bit when it comes to my art files. I need to do what you do. Alright, let me find it. Hold on. Young girl of the home team, I'll be the narrator. Isn't that hard? This was 5 years ago? Holy shit. Alright, 1 second. Let me pause. Let me put this on. I don't know if it's gonna do it right, but hopefully it will. He's actually really good. It's really impressive. That's how I wish I sounded when I sung, but I don't sound that good. At the beginning of 24, 25, 26, I removed time lapses for anything over 1 year. That's so smart, actually. Maybe keep the stuff from December and November and upload all the time lapses to the cloud. I need to do that. I used to pencil in days into my calendar. I'd be like, okay, on the first of every month, I'll review my commission income to update my tax book. And did I do that? No. I ended up having to go through 12 months of income in January to file my taxes. I told myself I'd do it this year, but I'm already a month behind, so I really need to lock in. Maybe I'll plan like a co-working stream in the Discord server. I don't know. It's such a chore. I really don't want to do it yet. Always wanting more. As with most any chore, it's much more daunting when there's a big pile. Yeah, I need to break it down. I'll be like, okay, I'll do 20. Like I should probably start at the back. Like I'll do the oldest ones first and only do that year, and then eventually catch up with the year after. And I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, maybe. I need to do my tax return and look back. Yeah. It is important to do your taxes. You do not want the tax man to come for you. You don't want him to show up and be like, excuse me, you did not pay me your taxes. Jail. What more can I say? Secretly, she wanted him as well. What am I doing? What? There we go. To some degree, wanting to be ready, you proved wanted to be ready to. Hello, wanted to be wanting to be ready. Oh my god, wanting to be ready to prove you don't use AI is understandable. Yes. So silly though. In the UK, we pay tax on literally everything. That is true. That is true. Filing my taxes felt like the most redundant thing ever, because I knew I didn't have enough to pay taxes. I was pretty close to it actually. I was surprised at how much I did earn last tax year. With the expenses that I took off, I think I earned 10,000, which is not bad. It is really not bad considering I was unemployed. I obviously cut out a lot of life expenses. Like I don't buy makeup, I don't dye my hair anymore, I don't buy any new clothes. I don't really do any of that. But it was nice to know that like I have potential to eventually make it a livable wage. But yeah, it was just underneath the threshold for tax, but I still had to do it anyway. At this point, I think you deserve to let your reputation carry a burden. But true, that is true. Yeah, I fumbled every single word. I've been up since like 4 a.m. Okay. I honestly thought I would have napped. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I was convinced that I'd come home, have a nap, and accidentally sleep through stream. But I got a matcha latte on my break today at work, and I think that woke me up again. I'm in my matcha phase at the minute. I had a friend DM me and say, "What does matcha taste like?" And if anyone's wondering, it tastes like grass. I'm not gonna lie to you. It tastes like grass. And that's not gonna be everyone's thing. I like it, especially with milk and with strawberry like syrup. It is very tasty to me. It's not gonna be everyone's thing though, and that is completely fine. But it's the only caffeinated thing that doesn't make me crash. Like, I can have matcha and my energy will just like slowly go down, but if I have like tea, if I have like coffee, I crash about 2 hours afterwards. So matcha has been a really good way for me to keep my energy up. I'm pretty happy with the head. I want to do this like there's like a long back piece that I'm gonna do, like you can kind of see behind the neck, but I'm gonna do that once I figure out what I want the body to look like. She doesn't give a damn about me. Matcha VT? Oh my gosh. I could be green. That is a good point. Coffee will make me sleepy. Yeah, Dom's one of those people. If Dom has a Red Bull, he goes to bed. Like, he has any amount of caffeine and he'll go to sleep. Which is apparently very common if you have ADHD, which he is suspected to have. If you earn more than 1k, you gotta do your tax return, but if it's under 12k, you don't pay. Yep. Monster's my happy juice. I haven't had a Monster in years, which is crazy because I used to have 4 a day. I used to have 4 Monster Monarchs a day. And my heart eventually told me, hey, we can't do this anymore. I'm yet to try an energy drink, but coffee just seems to me. Yeah, I'm always surprised when I hear my friends say, yeah, it's like 11 p.m. I'm gonna make a coffee. And I'm like, really? Coffee makes me feel like jittery. I can't have it before bed. I have 1 every few days or a week. Yeah, I used to have 4 a day. Bear in mind, this was when I had my student, like, grant, so I didn't realize the value of money at the time. I went from not having much income to having like 1,000 to last me 3 months on top of what job I had at the time. And so spending like £8 a day on energy drinks didn't seem like a big deal at the time. Though I guess with today's prices, it'd be closer to like £15 a day, which is crazy. I'm one against energy drinks because I'm more addicted to coffee. That is fair enough. I really only have, like, if I want caffeine, I'll have matcha, or if I'm not feeling the, like, grassy flavor, I have the lychee flavor from Advanced. Which, oh my god, did you know I have a cup with Advanced GG, and you can go get that cup if you want. Cheeky little ad promo for you. If you don't like coffee, but you want something caffeinated, you can try Advanced GG and use my code COFFEE for 10% off your order. There we go. Contractual obligations met. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's not an obligation. I genuinely really love Advanced. It's such an honor working with them, and my manager Molly is the best person ever. She's so sweet. When I had to delay the cup release because of my mental health crisis last month, she was so helpful. She gave me so many resources and gave me a lot of confidence to actually go get help. So lots of love to Molly at Advanced. You are the coolest. When I was at uni, my bank gave me like 2,500 free overdraft, and I was dumb and stuck in it, but not been in there since I got out and lowered it. Yeah, lowering your overdraft if you get one on a student account is really important. I had it set with my bank, so when the university told the government that I wasn't a student anymore, which they have to do for tax reasons, they closed my overdraft account so that I couldn't use it, which was smart. I have a small overdraft on my main account, but there is interest on it, so I try not to use it if I can't pay it off. That's how you promote exactly. And the nice thing about Advance, like if you don't mind me doing a little bit of promo, is they don't just have energy drinks. They have hydration and focus, and they have protein powder too. But protein powder is another thing I can't have for some reason. It just makes me feel jittery. Which drinky? Advanced GG. They have loads of flavors. And I do have a cup with them. If you search my name on the website, it should come up. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. I think it's because I still have, like, small streamer syndrome. Where I'm not used to having advertisements. Cause like, I didn't think those brands would ever be interested in working with me, so I'm not in the habit of doing promotions, but it is very cool. I still can't get over Proton reaching out to me because Proton's a company I've used for years. So when they were like, hey, we like what you do, you can have a code with us, I was like, oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, it's cool knowing that, like, just being cringe anime girl on the internet can pay the bills sometimes. It's pretty neat. Not Advanced, I've had Gamersubs. Gamersubs is very difficult to get into the EU. At least for me. I've only ever had it once, but it was a nightmare to order from. That's not to like put down the company just because I work with another one though. It might have just been, you know, like a one-off thing, but with how much I paid for it, I didn't want to deviate from what I was used to. Raid Shadow Legends. No. No. By the way, there's an ad in 3 minutes. So we'll be taking a 3-minute break. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. You guys should take care of yourselves too. And we'll get back to it, but that's not just yet. Had your first sponsor offer recently? Let's go. Huge. You do not have to disclose details, but I'm very happy for you. I'll not take it, but it felt nice. I'm very happy for you. Also, I missed your message. Thank you for wanting to get one. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Also, that's on a timer. Sorry, I know that like there's a bunch of advanced links in the chat. It's not on purpose. It's just on a timer. Apologies. 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 If I may. Is that too far over? I'm not used to drawing this. And whenever I do, I'm like, this looks strange to me. I don't know how to make it not look strange. Apologies. Okay, the eyes are slightly off. think it's because this one is pointing upwards and the other is pointing the other way. Oh my goodness! Hello, Raiders! Hello, hello! Welcome in! The raid! It is the raid! Oh my goodness! Just a heads up, Raiders! Wait. Hello, Raiders. If you could bear with me for a couple minutes because ads are gonna... I'm gonna introduce myself twice anyway, but ads are gonna show up in a minute, so if you do not have Turbo or an ad block, I'm so sorry. But I'll... Wait, let me speedrun. Actually, hi, everyone. I'm Coffee. I do art. I do gaming sometimes, too. It's so lovely to meet you. I hope you had a great time. Mari-chan. I hope you had a great time. There will be ads, so I hope that you'll stick around so I can properly introduce myself. But thank you for raiding. I appreciate it. If you need to raid and run, if you need to get any food, water, sleep, touch grass, take care of yourself, please. It's the only thing I'll ever ask of you. But ads start in 10 seconds, so I'm sorry if I miss you while you go. But yes, Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ads is dying. Go get water, go get food. Stretch, wriggle your arms. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Oh, Hello? You guys still here? People still here? Did you leave? Was it too much? Did I scare you guys? You're still here. Hello? Hi. Hello. Now that the ads are over, I can properly introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am Kofi. You can call me Ko-Fi, Kofi Dairy, whatever you wish to call me. I don't mind, as long as it's nothing weird. Like, we once had someone come in and call me baby girl. Don't do that, please. I will accept hello, princess. But that's about it. But I hope you guys had a great time with Mari. I hope you chat I hope you chat. I hope whatever you spoke about was very fun or very cozy or whatever it was. I hope it was good. I do art sometimes. There's some art behind me which we will be working on soon, and I also like to do gaming. Not right now, but I am sometimes doing Minecraft Fridays. I'm moving soon, so hopefully Minecraft Fridays will make a proper return. But if you like cozy games played by kind of an idiot, then I'm your girl. But thank you so much for anyone who decided to stick around. I'm very sorry about the bad timing. I wish I could have delayed them. Or Twitch, what the heck? Hold on, it's okay, I can do it. Oh. Hold on. Where? There we go. Twitch didn't want to work. I'm also emo, if you can't tell by the music. Sometimes you might come into stream and I might look like this. And that is just to indicate it's a low energy stream. But it is still me. But thank you so much for reading. I'm very sorry if it was too much to I thought the speed run would have been good, but now that I think about it, it might have been scary, so I apologize. It is the Twin Tails model. Yes. Hold on a second. Let me show you. We have this outfit, which I used to have a different design with a Jiraiya outfit, and that is what this is a nod to. There's also, sorry, you're gonna have to bear with me here. There's my sleep outfit. Very big fan of the sleep outfit. There's also the maid outfit. Yeah. I like the Twin Tails model a lot. It is very fun. We'll keep the maid outfit on. Why not? Yeah. I'm joining Gazelle. Gazelle is in chat right now. So I feel a little bit pressured, not because of them, but because I want to make it perfect for them. But yeah, we're hanging out, we're having fun. But if anyone does need to raid and run, if you need to get any rest, you know, no offense taken. Always put yourself first. That's the only thing I'll ever ask. But thank you for hanging out with me, even just for a little bit. I do appreciate it. Also, Hatmo, thank you for clipping that. Thank you. I really want to get back on top of posting shorts. Yeah. I kind of fell off with that, but I'm trying. Oh, sorry. I hit my microphone. Had to. I mean, I am nothing if not a content farmer. Am I right? I turn any inconvenience into an opportunity for views. The most untrue statement in the world. But anyway. See, the thing at the back of, like, it's, I don't know what it'd be called. I think when it's shorter, it's called a rat tail. I don't know what the term would be when it's this long, though. But it is, it's not that thick. Like, you wouldn't see it on both sides of the neck. But I'm thinking because they're kind of tilting the head, you'd kind of see a little bit of it. So, a long rat tail. Unless I do that. No, that doesn't look right. I could also just not do it, but I don't know. I don't know if that feels right to me. Not entirely happy with this silhouette either. The metal of my mic arm is really cold. I'm putting my arm against it to draw right now and it's cold. I don't know why it was so cold this morning. It was like practically like winter kind of temperatures. You're kicking your feet over it? I'm glad you like it. I'm really trying my best. Right. Right. Okay, Nightbot, please. Nightbot is just spamming the chat. Let me clear those. I did just push a bunch of ads, so I'm not gonna do that again. Anyways. What is left to draw? I feel like there's a lot of gap here. What can I do though? Could you like maybe a door? Like they're peeking around the door. The choker? The little choker. Do you mean like a... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't see it. Do you mind sending me an example in DMs? Hello, Ray. I was like, hold on. Did I miss it? I am happy to add it. Oh, sorry. Let me move my mic a minute. How is that? Can you still hear me okay? Hopefully you can. Maybe I move it down a little bit. Hopefully that is alright. A teeny bit quiet. Frick. Finding the like right position for this microphone is a bit of a journey. How is that now? Maybe I need to move it down a little bit more so I don't have to look up to speak into the microphone. What if I... Oh. Good, thank you. If I tilt the head a bit more, I can draw them like peeking around a door maybe. Like I'm just trying to think of something to like fill this gap. I don't know. Bear with me a second, guys. No, I drew on the same layer. Hold on. I was like, why did that happen? Alright, give me a second. I need a door reference because this looks really flat. Awesome. Thank you for the reference. I will add it. Oh. Help if I used a color. And then I'm gonna do a buckle. I need to go since my break is over. Was fun hanging. Well, thank you for hanging out, Hatmo. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever it is you're up to. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. They're in the end of school year season at the minute and lots of events going on during the morning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think when you're in school that like the summer term, like it's so nostalgic in my mind. The like periods of like May to July. Like that was probably the time when I enjoyed school the most. But I can imagine living next to one as an adult is probably a lot. Good night, Gammo. Thank you for stopping by. What the heck, Capmo? Thank you. I appreciate it. Let you cut me open just to watch me break. Wait, was it break? How? What are the words? It sounded like blade. Oh, it's bleed, not blade. Silly me. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. I kind of have grown to really like the new lead singer of Linkin Park. I do understand the argument of like just make a new band. But I don't know. I like music. Whatever format it is delivered to me, and I will consume it. What is time? Okay. As long as I wrap up stream before 5 p.m. be good. I don't know. Do you want the moon to be visible? Cause I'm looking at the thing and I'm like it is visible in that case. But I'm thinking with how I've drawn it. I don't know. I don't know where. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what this is. It's meant to be a moon shape. To bury it in that. Okay. Your wish is my command. I will try to make it look like I will try to make it look like the necklace is sandwiched. I'm also trying to make it look like it's going over the collarbones, but I'm not very good at imagining 3D forms, so it might just look bumpy. But I don't want it to look completely straight either, because that's not how that would work. Like, I'm aware of what should happen, I just can't picture it. I need to find me... No, I can't say that. I was gonna say I need to find me a real life reference, but in much more vulgar words, which is not like me, so we're going to instead move on. I need to find a door. Door reference, please. Is it hard to understand them? Sort of mind. Oh, wrong layer. That is too thick. Melly followed you back, hell yeah. Melly's so cool. Does that look like a door? Or does it just look like a bunch of lines? I can't tell. Maybe I need to get a perspective grid, but... I think this needs to be thinner. I think this is also just too... Like, if I straighten that a bit... Yeah, I think that works. It's a door. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna redraw this line, because I'm not happy with it. Hold on. Surely there is necklaces on people that I can look at. Surely. No, I want to include it because the logo you sent me for the F1 drawing, I can understand now where that's come from. And now, like, character design, I have to include it. I have to include the motifs. Let's see, lion next to me. But you said but twice actually. Sorry. All of these people are really dainty, which is fine. But I need someone with great assets to show me how the necklace sits on them. But I don't want to search that. So I'm kind of having to just scroll. I could come back to it, like I do it on top of the drawing at the end. But the only thing with that is it's gambling on whether or not I'm gonna... Whoa, that's really pretty. Whoa. Look at this thing I just found. What? Why did it not copy? Look at this necklace I found. This is so pretty. It's like meant to look bloodstained, and then there's like some beads on like invisible string here. That's so pretty. And there's like a shot. Oh my gosh. That's like beaded to be the same. Hold on. This is pretty. Whoa. I miss making mood boards for my characters. This is the type of stuff I'd put on like an OC's like Pinterest board for the vibe they gave me. I'll come back to it because I'm hitting a wall and I want to make more progress today if I can only stream for 3 hours. Sure. Someone will just have to remind me. I might leave, like, I'll do my own version of the text bubble for posting, but I may also leave it blank, like offer a file with a blank speech bubble and also no speech bubble. For various purposes. I've just realized now that I've added the door, I have to think about how I'm gonna do the light. Because earlier when I said I was gonna do the light, I just like imagined doing it like this. But that's not gonna work if the door is there. Like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I've made this harder for myself. By trying to make it better, I've made it harder for myself. God damn it. I don't know what kind of lighting that's called though. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Because like the images I'm getting are like it'd be like farther into the room and the door would only be open a little bit. Like this one. This is a color study by Aaron Griffin. This is like what came up when I was like lighting through the door. Which, by the way, this is really impressive. The like overexposure on the facial features because you wouldn't see the shape of the nose and stuff. I've thought about doing a realism study, but I know it would be difficult, and I don't like doing difficult things. So I've decided not to. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll do it as like a challenge. Or something. I don't know. Um, I can worry about the lighting later. It's not like I have to do it now. I know it's good to plan out your colors and stuff in the sketch phase, but I won't do that right now. Right. Now we get to do that all over again, but with line art. So I can actually decide on my lines. Where are we at for ads? Half an hour. We're good for a bit. That rule of like putting no detail on the shadows or highlights, yeah. It's a really good rule of thumb for like executing how we perceive that kind of stuff in real life, but to like a artistic level. I love the also I thought okay, I was wondering why my ink dropper was getting a bunch of colors. It's because it's been on the wrong mode this entire time. Pick from layer is far exclusive to displayed color. Unless I'm doing overpainting at the end of a like process. That's the only time I use displayed color. I don't do overpainting often, but when I do, I feel like it's like the missing piece of the puzzle. I like it a lot. It makes me happy. My eyedropper is set to displayed color unless that's so smart. I forget all of my keybinds. I need to work on it. Shit, hold on. Hello, sorry. My in-laws had things delivered to the house, and I was not given a warning. So I was kind of scared when I saw someone pull up outside, but it's okay. Okay, it's just the delivery man. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I need to like actually lock in and remember keybinds because I know it's gonna help a lot with the speed of my art. And just like the efficiency of things overall, but that's something I have to work on. I'll get to it one day, maybe. Oh. Is it still on the thing? Hold on. Pick color from. Why does it keep swapping? I'm pressing something that's changing it, but I don't know what. A few shift modifiers to swap towards. Ooh. Well, thank you for telling me about it. It might be a while before I actually implement them, but once I do, I'm sure I'm gonna be very grateful. It took me a while to eventually get up to like a workspace that I enjoy. Like this current workspace I have laid out, I like a lot. I used to have like it split, so my brushes and colors would be here, and then my layers would be here. But I realized putting everything to one side and having all of my drawing space on like the left, is a lot easier because I don't have to like reach across both sides of the of the screen so often. Hello, Dicky. Thank you for the self-care. I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Good morning. I hope you had a great rest, and I hope you have a good day today. Oh. Somehow I've never tried keeping the left side free. I assume I'd probably like it if I also like had it set for the right hand side, but my thought process is like I know that I'm gonna stream art and I have my model well to you guys it's your right hand side. Or your left hand no, it would be your right hand. I'm on this side of the screen, so I feel like it made sense to have it this way. Because it meant that I was never really covering the art, even when I zoomed in and out, so I'm happy. I found a thing to be happy with. My pen keeps ghosting lately. Like I'll do several brushstrokes, but then I have to take it off the screen and wait a couple seconds before it wants to draw properly. Very strange. Maybe I need to update my drivers. When in doubt, it might be a driver issue. Enjoy your luck, Soda. Never get tired of the delicious thick lines. Why can I not learn it? I used to draw with an even thicker pen than this, believe it or not. I want to be able to use really thin lines, but I just cannot get enough detail in my line work at the minute for it to... Or my rendering as well, I guess, for it to look good. It is a process of finding where you like your lines best. I always think when the song comes on that my headset is broken. But it's just because it's meant to play in my other ear, but I always have half my headset off. Welcome in, Zach. Hello. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but growing up, I always had to have half of my headset off or like one earphone out. And that habit never really went away even after I moved out. So sometimes songs or ASMR will make me think that my headset is broken. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's just meant to be in my other ear. I'm not listening through the radio. I think the only time I ever have both sides of my headset on is if I really want to focus and people are home. Like if I have something that's due and I need to lock in, then I'll do it. But I feel very uncomfortable and anxious when I can't hear everything. So I tend to keep at least half of my hearing available to the outside world. Hi Fifi, I'm doing okay, just like a motivation. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm sorry you're struggling though. It's okay to take a chill day if you need. I think creativity only really happens when you let yourself rest and fill your own cup. Like, for example, this morning, technically I didn't need to be up at 4 a.m. I could have woken up closer to 6 a.m. But I was like, I know that I'm streaming after work, and I know that if I have a bad day at work, I'm not gonna want to draw, and I want to draw because I've not been drawing for a while, and eventually I need to get back to my queue. I'm having a bit of a prolonged break at the minute. So I'm gonna take a couple hours before work to have time to myself. I made myself a matcha. I had some cereal. I watched a YouTube video and I played some games. Well, I played Tomodachi Life. And then I played a game on my phone for a little bit. And then I started to get ready for work. And it was very nice. It was very nice to just have a couple hours where it was just me and what I wanted to do before I got ready for work. Because, like, when I have an evening shift, I can do, I can just spend the morning doing what I want. I can't leave the house and do anything because I'm in waiting mode, but I can play games or I can draw. But I find it a very, very useful thing to do to set my mood for the day. Haven't had, sorry, I can't speak today. I haven't done art in several months. I just can't find the motivation to draw, but I did some writing. Writing's still a great creative outlet, though. I hope you're able to draw, well, find your love for drawing soon. Don't worry though, it happens to everyone. There was a phase of my life where I didn't draw for 2 years. So, if it's any reassurance, it definitely does come back. I feel like these lines are thicker than the ones I did on the other drawings. It's fine. If they are, they are. I'm not gonna worry about it now, because if I start worrying about it, I'm gonna want to redo the line art. And I'm liking how the line art is going so far, so I'm not gonna sabotage myself. I can also attest to it coming back even after years. Yeah. I think humans are just inherently creative beings. And eventually the desire to make something is always gonna eventually come back. Hello, Milty. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing good. I have tons of ideas, just lacking motivation to start. Like I like watching art streams to get back into it. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. I'm glad I can motivate you. Hi, Willow. Hello, hello. God, I love your mock exams. I hope they went good. I hope they went good. Have you just started them, or are you what's it called? Are you nearing the end of them now? I don't know how it works for you, but for me, when I did my mock exams, it was like 2 weeks of them, I think. Difficult to understand that motivation is not meant to be our default state. Exactly. Resting is also okay. I think that's something that took me a really long time to understand and accept about myself, is the concept that like 100% motivation isn't normal. Not in the sense of like it's weird to be 100% motivated, but your normal is gonna differ from someone else's normal. Like not most people, like one person's normal might be they are like 50% motivated most days, and another person might be like 70% motivated most days, but then they might have a phase where they're only like 10% motivated for a while. So it's always important to remember that. Hanging out with cool artists is a good way to get back into it. Yes. I love browsing the art tag on both YouTube and Twitch and finding new artists to watch. My day's been going good. I had work this morning. And now I get to hang out with you guys, so I'm good. Sorry, hiccup. How are you though? Just did my last few, now I'm revising for real ones. Good luck. Oh my gosh, exams are so stressful. You got this though, I believe. Thank you. I do have working in tomorrow. But for the next 2 weeks, I'm only working 3 shifts each week, so I might be able to do 5 streams next week. Well, it depends because Dom's at the house today, so if he comes back and he says, okay, the house is gonna be, like, we're just starting the paperwork now. Because basically what happened was, I forgot where we're at with what I've told you. I'll just tell you from the start. We were gonna find a place to rent. Rent everywhere is extortionate. Like, even if we both had full-time jobs, because most places are minimum wage, we wouldn't really be able to pay rent and everything else you need to pay when you have a place, which would be like bills, groceries each week, also paying all of the finances that come with having a car, so like road tax and fuel and like all those costs. Like, it would be really difficult. We would be living week to week, and we didn't really want to put that kind of stress on our relationship. So we were just like, we'll keep looking until we find a place that's like reasonable for rent. Then Dom's uncle gets wind of the fact that we are wanting to move out, and he goes, oh, I used to help rehabilitate addicts, and so I have quite a few houses that I used to like pay rent to these addicts for. This one's quite run down, it hasn't been used in 10 years, but if you're willing to put in the work and fix up the house, I'm happy to sell it to you, to Dom and his dad, for like a discounted price. I think the market value is probably about, I want to say, like double what we're getting it for, which is insane. Like, he's basically losing money on this house by selling it to us, but we would not be owning a house till we were like probably in our mid-30s with the current state of the economy. So we're very happy that we're going to be getting a house for the price that we're getting it for. It's still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's a middle point between the rent we're paying now and the rent we would have been paying for just like a rental. But this is going to be a permanent place that will be ours forever. So it is worth the wait, in my opinion. It's annoying that it's been delayed, but I know that once I finally move, I don't have to stress about it because it's mine. Like, it's not anyone else's. So yeah. But Dom's been working on a lot of the house. He's been doing a lot of the like odd jobs that need doing. His uncle and his wife have been doing most of the big jobs. Like the plumbing and the flooring and that kind of thing. When I say it was run down, I mean like it was really run down. I think there was someone or maybe a couple people lodging in there, like I forget what the word is when people illegally stay inside a house that's not theirs. I don't really think that's a crime, to be honest, though. If nobody's living there, I think people deserve shelter, but that's just me. Anyway, it was like pretty run down. It's not in the best area. Our neighbors have problematic views, I think is the nicest way I can put it. But that's easily avoidable by just not initiating conversation around those topics and keeping the peace because I want my own environment. So, yeah. Yeah, there will be troubles, but it'll be good to have ownership over problems that I can solve. That is true. So yeah, Dom's been going to help finish up because the thing is, the way selling a house in the UK works is it needs to be considered deemed worthy to live in, which at the point that the house was when it got like first given to us, it was not like if we took that to a bank and we said, hey, how much would we get for this? They would have been like, no. The amount you'd ask for a mortgage wouldn't even cover the like costs to repair the house. So we have to fix all of those issues. Then we have to decorate it so they can get an idea of like what the value of the house would be. It's called valuation. They have to do that, which is probably going to take a couple of weeks, which is why the delay of the flooring was a bit of a, I don't know what the word would be. It pissed me off when I found out that the guy doing the floors, it was like a contractor job. It wasn't any family. When he said he couldn't do it and it was going to take a couple weeks, I was like, great. So we can't even start decorating for the valuation because the floor's not going to be done for a few weeks. Anyway, when the valuation's done, that's when Dom and his dad will sign for the mortgage because they're getting like I think it's like a joint mortgage thing. I don't know what it's called. There's like a specific thing that some banks do where if it's within the same family, both people can pay towards the mortgage. And that's what Dom's dad has agreed to do. And then any money we're paying to his dad, he's gonna put in a savings pot for Dom to buy another house if we wish to rent this one in the future. Which is nice to think that we might be on the property ladder. But I think I would probably just want to rent it to family because I have no interest in being a landlord, to be honest. Neither does Dom. We both don't really like landlords a whole lot, so. Do I talk about real life mess? Do you mean like troubles or do you mean like yuckiness? like trash. What do you mean? But yeah. We're in the final stages. It's just there's gonna be a lot of paperwork soon, and then you have to like wait for the bank to do their thing. But it should be soon, I hope. I wish I was already moved in, but I know it's just gonna be worth it when I'm finally out of here. And then we can go back to the evening streams, and then I can I don't know, just live my life. um I was talking about trouble in my real life just then, if that's what you mean. I do talk about my real life troubles probably a bit too much. If I'm being completely honest, I probably shouldn't talk about them as much as I do. But that's something I'm learning. I'm trying to not put as much emphasis on asking for advice during stream, because I think it's nice to have a corner of the internet to get away from the real world and not have to help me with my issues. So potatoes. I love potatoes. Potatoes are very what's the word? Flexible? Do you know it's illegal to wear maid uniforms on Tuesdays? No one told me that. Well, I guess I'm getting a criminal record. Officer, understand. I was just trying to... Well, I don't know what the end goal was. I was showing off my outfits earlier during a raid. Potatoes, boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. My stepdad makes a really good stew. It's probably the only thing I miss about living at home. I have a patchy relationship with my parents, but I've also been using my pencil this entire time instead of my pen, my man. I have a patchy relationship with my parents, and so I don't really miss being at home. I miss my siblings. But yeah. Oh no, officer, I guess that means I have to take off the maid dress. The officer pays me to keep it on. He's like, I don't want to see none of that. My maid uniform is at the dry cleaners right now. I have never taken anything to a dry cleaners. What is the appeal? Is it like they do a better job than you can do at home? Or like what is it? Yeah, I see. To be fair, I have noticed, at least with like clothes nowadays, not so much clothes from like the 2010s. Like I still have t-shirts and stuff that have lasted pretty well. But like I'll buy something like in the last 5 years and it's already like piling and got like, you know, there's like little like dots on it. After being in the wash. So yeah, the pills, that's it. Maybe I should I should try to find a good dry cleaner for my good shirts. So for certain clothing you want to keep looking nice, like button-up shirts. Sad I probably won't be able to get something in. Wait, when is Maid Day again? Hold on. When is Maid? I know I've got a calendar for this stuff, and I told myself, oh, I'm gonna make coffee art for every holiday, and I only did like 5, and then I burnt out. Alright, hold on. May Day is May 10th. What days have I missed so far? I missed Greenery Day on May 4th. I've missed Garbage Day on May 3rd. Green Tea Day on May 2nd. Golden Week started last week. Good bath day. Well, I have bath art. Can I show it on Twitch? I don't think I can. I think Twitch will bonk me. There's nothing like bad in it, but I don't know. Twitch is weird whenever you show the human body, even if it's drawn. So I'm not gonna, but I did post my bath art on Blue Sky and Twitter if you want to go look at it. There was another bath day in January. That's what I drew it for. So, there was Penguin Day on April 26th. What else was in April? There's Dinosaur Day. Why didn't I draw something for that? There's Daifuku Day on April 15th. There's Easter. I don't have any Easter art this year. Hello, Eric. Be back later after bath. Enjoy your bath. Yeah, I think the last holiday I did. Was the last holiday I did Bra Day? I think the last one I did was Bra Day. That's really funny. I think I started a sketch for Pokemon Day, but I never finished it. Let me show you the Bra Day art. It's very silly. Don't worry, it's not what you think. It's just the Poke Cat with the bra on its head. And I decided I was gonna give it a go. I'm happy with how this turned out. I don't ever draw like expressions like this, so this is a fun one to work on. I paid attention to only the important holidays, it's true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to pick out days that I like actually want to do art for next year, perhaps. I think my favorite one that I have done today is the bath one, but it's just the fact that like it's considered lewd for some reason, even though I don't think it is. It's meant to be like a peaceful scene. Maybe I should have done more bubbles. I don't know. Maybe that was my mistake. That is true. That is true. 4 more logins till 6-7. Oh my goodness. It might have been fake, but I saw someone post their like one-time verification code for something, and it was like 67420, and they were like, "No way." And I don't know. That's the state of the world right now. I think my favorite thing is going back and watching old shows or listening to old songs, and there being like a brain rot reference somehow. I don't know. It makes my brain happy. Gotta be fake. I'm pretty sure every single verification code I've ever received has had a repeat number somewhere. Possibly. To be honest, most of the times whenever I get a verification code, I think it's probably my brain just being like, I think it's my brain gaslighting me, but I'm like, I swear this was the verification code last time. I swear I've seen this before. They're supposed to be unique every time, and also if it was repeatable, people would have hacked into my stuff by now. Save me from the dark. See them and I'm just like, okay, how is this not easy as fuck to just guess exactly? I guess then you just have to think about like how many combinations of like whatever it is they use, like letters or numbers or both. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. There's an ad in 1.5 minutes. Oh. You should also stretch and hydrate. When it gets to that. We'll do it now if you need. You don't have to wait. I really needed to stretch. I apologize. Mm. I see people blur the end of the line here, but I don't think I understand why. So it just looks bad when I do it. That's the thing of like trying to do new things in art. You kind of have to understand why for something to look good, I think. Yeah, I need to do the back of the hat, and I need to do the eyes, and then I need to do the door. Or I could not do the door, and I could just move it over and then draw the tip of the ear. And then that would not have a gap anywhere. I don't know, drawing is hard. Oh shit, ads are on. Sorry. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Hello fishing. Sorry, I'll be back in 3 minutes. I want to be fat to everyone. Bye. Not bye, be right back. Oh, hello. Are you still here? Did I lose anyone? I'm sorry. I have to do my government mandated ad breaks or Twitch will literally take me out back and shoot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Could you imagine? Death penalty. You did not earn us money. No. I do have to run ads though. There's no choice. Either I control when they happen, which for me, the fair deal seems to be 3 minutes per hour, or... Oh, okay, no problem fishing. Or they... I think the default setting on Twitch is like 30 seconds every 15 minutes. Which... I don't know, I don't like that. I know it's only 30 seconds, but like, 15 minutes isn't a lot of time. Like, you could easily get into a tangent in that time. I don't know. Not a fan of it. I did extend the ears, and I think I'm happy with this. I like the door concept, but I can't be bothered trying to figure out how the lighting is gonna look. So, I'm not gonna do it. This is a very lazy fan art, which I feel bad, because it's for someone I care about a lot, but the burnout is not letting me try be innovative on this. I apologize. I will come back to it at some point, I promise. I will do a second piece that is much better. Hello, Layla! Hello! I've missed you too. How are you doing? Hello, hello. I didn't unmute music, sorry. Also, sorry, I'm very sniffly. That was awful. That was such a bad sound. My apologies. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. The line art is so clean, thank you. I do a little bit of line art. It's funny though, because I feel like all the artists I look up to are very like painterly, or like they don't use very many layers. Like they'll just use the sketch as the line art. And I'm like, man, I want my art to look like theirs, and I can't seem to break away from doing perfect line art. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, though. Goodbye. This is maybe a bit of a weird question, but I cannot wait to put on deodorant tomorrow. Because I bought a new one today. I was out. I've been out for a while, and I've been using Dom's because I don't mind the smell of men's deodorant. So I've been using his for like a month, and now his is out. Because we're both using it. So I was like, okay, after work today, I'm gonna go to the drugstore and I'm gonna buy my own deodorant. And I got there, and there was this really cute like flashy brand that had like pastel colors and like a bunch of like really pretty scent combinations. And I was like, it's on sale. I will try a new deodorant. So I'm very excited to put on deodorant tomorrow. I also got a new perfume. It's just whipped cream and marshmallows. It's one of the few rotating scents I have. I either go with strawberries and cream, warm vanilla, or marshmallow. Those are the like 3 scents in my perfume notes that I use. It's basically just sugar. If someone was to if I went missing and the world was blind and you had to find me by using your nose, you would just have to find something that smelled of sugar. I don't know if that was a good analogy or not, but like I like smelling sweet. Makes me happy. It's a very cozy smell in my mind. occasionally I'll switch it up and buy like a fruity one, but I don't really like floral perfumes. I'm not really a floral perfume kind of person. They don't appeal to me. I know there's people who like get very into like perfumes and like the different kind of notes and like details and that kind of thing. I've never spent more than like £10 on a perfume. I grew up broke, so I use the cheap perfumes and I use a little bit of Vaseline to make it last longer throughout the day. How the heck am I supposed to draw the hair at this angle? Give me a second. This would be like here. Alright, I'm I'm trying to fix this because the hair at the back is like kind of, I didn't sketch it right. Maybe like a little bit. Maybe it'd be more like this. Perhaps. Maybe. I think so. Oh. Yeah, I think this is a lot better than what I had the first time around. Don't believe it's fair. Okay. I think I'm a lot happier with how that looks. I think that's more the fluffiness that Gazelle has. Now though, I gotta do all the parts that I don't want to do. which is the eyes and the eyebrows, because I always get those wrong. I'm in a very bad habit of always keeping the eyes and the eyebrows on a different layer because I always come back to edit them so much. Gasp! What happened? Hi Fanas! Hello! How are you doing? Fanas, can I bother you with a question? Can I poke you? Can I ask a question? Doing great, good. Welcome back, Milk Tea. I hope your bath was good. Just got out of class. I hope it was good. Hope you learned lots. If you didn't, I hope you just had a good time. I have a DM from who? Oh. I'm stupid. Sorry. I did not understand what you meant at the time. Sorry, I had just seen that. Thank you for drawing that, Gazelle. I appreciate it. Clip Studio Smart Shapes, help me out. That is awful. It's like, surely it'll give me a nice, smooth curve. Nope. Oh, that's not the brush I thought I was on. I feel like I've done this wrong somehow. How have I done this wrong? How? Hold on. Let me pay attention instead of just looking. Oh, I forgot the loop. Moon shapes are difficult. Because it is just a... What? In what world was that what I was trying to draw? What the fuck? No! Curve, please. That's not even right. Circle, then. And then I'll get rid of it. The smart shapes aren't very smart. I love Clip Studio. I will never change to anything else, probably. But holy fuck, sometimes its features are very inefficient. Okay. There we go. Now I need to try to do the thing, which I might... Let me lower this a sec. Of the stuff it tries to do with my pixel. I haven't even thought about how that looks with pixel art. I kind of want to do an experiment. Hold on. Let me make a small canvas. Where are my pixel brushes? Here they are. Here they are. Right. Okay. That's not... Oh. The circle is fine. Considering that's meant to be a rectangle, it looks very lopsided. I think that's me, though. I wonder how... Oh. Interesting. Since it's technically a small stroke, I could make a line from the end of the canvas and it would think I'm trying to smart my shapes. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a brush I got on the store the other day. Hold on. That's a pixel brush and I want to try it out really quick. One moment. It was like a... Yeah, it's like a dithering brush. Oh. Need to... Need to put the size down, clearly. Is it meant to be bigger? I don't understand how to use this. It is definitely... It's like kind of like a half-tone brush. I don't understand. Is it this one that I'm trying to look? Looks looks sick for a skirt pattern. I can get the ID for you in a minute. I don't understand. Maybe... Is it meant to just be on like bigger canvases? Like, is it not technically a pixel brush? Oh. I see. So it's meant to be like for higher res pixel art. Because this is like 200 pixels. But like, when you zoom in, that's like, that would be 4 pixels. I see. That's cool. That's pretty nice, actually. For making like gradients. However, I'm on like a 2000 pixel oh. I'm trying to get it to go okay. I need to adjust my sensitivity with this, I think. Hold on. On the floor. Live living like a king someday. I've made a mistake. How do I get out of this? Oh, there we go. No, that's not what I'm trying to... Is it texture density I'm trying to do? I need to understand how this works, but this is a nice brush. Hold on, let me get the ID for you. Pretty sure it's in, yeah, it's still in the top materials, but I'll put it here anyway. It does cost money, but, well, not money. Well, technically money. It costs Clip Studio money. That's the Clippy ID for that brush. Clippy ID? Content ID? I don't know what they're called. Fake Clip Studio user. Anyway. I want to get back to making pixel art at some point. It is very fun. Let me think about it while I can. No, I don't wanna feel a thing anymore. Flex my tail at that. I'll try my best to impress you. You are the pixel art god after all. Yeah, but as well as being my friend, you are someone I genuinely look up to as an artist, and I do want to impress those I look up to. In the reference, these parts are connected. There we go. I can draw. Alright, right. Only thing left to do now is the eyes. Which, oh boy. What time is it for? I think I'm only gonna be able to get the line art in flat colors today. Maybe like a little bit of rendering, but I'm definitely not finishing that today. Gazelle has a very cute design. Cute is almost the wrong word. I feel like cool is definitely a more fitting word. Like, they look like they could be the main character of an RPG. I'll do some Pokemon again. I'll happily trade you for some Pokemon pixel art. I would love that. I need to clear my queue a bit before I agree to any more trades, though, because I don't want you to wait forever. I gotta lock in. You know that meme? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it before I start talking. I don't think I've got it saved. There's a meme people were doing where they had like a chibi and it just had text that said like, can you lock the fuck in? I think I need to redo that. Oh my god, I forgot I was gonna try draw my bedroom. Can you guys tell this was right after I like watched a video about perspective? There's gonna be like a hot rug. There's gonna be a desk here. Everything was gonna be like removable. There's gonna be my hoodie with the logo on the back, and there's gonna be a bookcase, and I was gonna draw like standees of all my friends. There's gonna be the big fat Cinnamoroll plush that you bought me. Then it was gonna be the neon on in the window with like a city skyline. And there was gonna be the bed with the old mascot. But I've clearly abandoned this. This one is just in the drafts. Can't always catch up in the chat and no, you're good. You're good. I'm glad that you just enjoy listening. I appreciate you hanging out, Milty. I know that there's lots of other streamers that you could go be active in their chat because they speak a language you can process quicker, and I'm honored that you'd want to spend time with me instead. Time is valuable. And I will never take the fact that you guys want to spend it with me for granted because it makes me very happy. The eyes are very like, they're giving me, I think it's because they're more squarish, but they're looking very like 2000s moe to me right now. Not quite, but definitely, definitely, definitely getting that vibe. Alright, can I just flip this, or am I gonna have to draw the other one by hand? That is the question. Question for the ages. Can I be lazy? Oh. Windows update. Can't install updates. Oh no. I think that's fine. Oh. Then how does it look with that? Maybe I need to... What is more expensive, 1 strawberry or 4 peanut butter and jam sandwiches? Is this in Tamagotchi? Because I feel like the strawberry is more expensive. For some reason, the localization in the game, I hate it. First of all, like it's funny in some circumstances, but when I have Cinnamoroll tell me I know a bloke who knows a bloke, I'm like, Cinnamoroll wouldn't say that. I wish I could pick accents for the characters I put in my game. Anyway, or like cultural context, because like an accent doesn't necessarily indicate someone's vocabulary knowledge. And also the prices. I think I saw like an apple for like £2, and it was like a single apple. That's crazy. No, that's too far over. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna keep the eyes on a separate thing, just in case. I'm like 80% sold right now, so I don't want to merge them in case I end up changing my mind. Oh, the eraser didn't wanna work. There we go. I think I'm happy with this. I think I need to do a little bit of... The neck looks a little bit warped. Maybe also pull the sleeve out a bit because it looks a little bit thin. Does this mean that it is coloring time? Perhaps. I'm gonna make a copy of the eyes and just get rid of this bit because it's too much visual clutter in this one spot. I don't mind when it's like this, but I feel like here it's just too much. Okay. Ooh, stretch. I'm gonna lock in. I have about 20 minutes until people get home. I need to at least get the colors done. Let me put this in a folder. Let me get flat color down. I'm doing my best. Oh, what? Oh, I'm on the wrong I'm on the wrong tool, that's why. Huh? Oh, I haven't set a reference layer. Never mind. Let's see the speedrun. I'm trying. I used white instead. Oh my god. I used white and hold on. Have I done that anywhere else? No, I just did it once at the very start. God damn it. Okay. I fixed. But oh yeah, it does. Thank you for noticing. I'm blind. Alright, let me... There we go. God damn it. And that's why we do that, because I would have been coloring later and been like, why won't it color here? Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? Oh. Wouldn't be the okay. Fighting the tools is awesome, it's true. Me and the paint bucket are mortal enemies. Background has some white, you're so funny. Okay, now let me put down the flat colors. I know that there's gonna be like little pixels that I'll miss, but I'll fix that. I'll fix that when I render it. We have an art stream tomorrow, so I can render it tomorrow. I'm not gonna like rush to finish it. In fact, after I finish today, I'm probably gonna go play Tomodachi Life until Dom gets home, because that's the only game I'm interested in right now. Overwatch isn't fun at the minute. I for some reason don't feel like playing Stardew Valley lately, which isn't like me. I don't know. Really like the rat tail. Yeah, I really want it to like indicate that you had that, because I feel like with the way I have it, it doesn't look like you have a whole lot of volume. Oh wait, no, you would have. Hold on. Sorry, I'm realizing things. That would be like a little bit here, like a very very tiny bit, but I feel like it'll pay off. There we go. Now you won't ever play Warframe? I will at some point. I will at some point. Why can't I escape Warframe? I don't know. I don't know if it got an update with something and everyone's playing it. But I also got gifted a game that I wanna take a look at maybe tomorrow. Hello hello Aqueous. If I touch that game, I'll never see you again. Well, maybe I spam you with text messages checking you're okay when I see that you've been playing Warframe for 24 hours on Discord. It's updates and new frames. Are they at 60 FPS yet? I'm so funny. $24 is a very low pull. What's the longest amount of time you've spent on a game in like one session? That goes for anybody. You're so fun. Thank you. I try my best. I really do. Alright. I'm gonna color pick from Discord because there's not colors on your reference sheet. However, there we go. At least for your eyes. Is probably the best approximate color. If not, you can tell me. I don't know. The one I pinned, I don't know if it's the final one you sent me, but at least on this one, the eyes look like they still need rendering. Which is not me telling you off. I know that you've got other things on your plate. I realized that sounded a bit like a diss, and I didn't mean for it to. So I spent like an entire week doing nothing but eating, sleeping, playing Sekiro. Is Sekiro that good? I've heard a lot of my friends who have played it, like it's a game like they could not play anything else till they finished it. I've thought about getting it, but I don't know. TF2 Halloween event made around €200 from the items that are now even more. Oh my goodness. Once played through the full story of GTA San Andreas in like a 12 or 13 hour session. Well, to be honest, I didn't expect that to be. Thank you, Gazelle. I didn't expect that to be that short. I thought San Andreas was quite a big game. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm not realizing how much of a big deal that is. Right, middle of the eyes is about this. I just have to remember to do purple, like kind of towards the bottom. Sekiro was really that good to me, but I'm also oddly resilient to games rage baiting me. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're gonna go far, kid. Color theory is interesting because when I think of you, I think of purple, but on the color wheel, this is blue. Interesting. Hold on, I'm just gonna blob this everywhere else, and then I can focus on the details closer to the thing. Love the feeling of dancing with a boss. Oh yeah, because Sekiro is one of those games, isn't it? I wasn't like completely familiar. What is that? What is? Right, I'm gonna ignore that. That's that is blue. This is like purple. Oh wait, but you are colorblind. Okay, I'll let you off this time. There's a couple of good months when I was really only good at playing GTA on repeat. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is speedrunning GTA a category? I mean, probably, right? There's speedrunning categories for everything. Bloodborne for weeps. Hey. Bloodborne is so I was like, okay, if I don't beat every boss without getting hit, did I truly beat it? Yeah, okay. I can respect that. What is this? What are you? Are you just a line that wasn't colored? You are. Hey. You exist to make me angry. Anyways. It was well over a decade ago. When did San Andreas come out? Hold on. Oh well, yeah, it would have been a while ago because GTA is like 16. GTA 5 is like 16, right? San Andreas came out in 2004. Oh my days. And GTA 5 came out in 2013. Holy shit. I don't know. It was like 80 years ago. maybe I should play it off a stream sometime. I like GTA 5 because I like the cars and I like the noises they make. Guys, it's not confirmed for like properly, but one of the FIA people said that they might be bringing the V8 back to Formula 1. I think the V10 is the best sounding engine that they've ever had, but I'll settle for the V8 if they're gonna bring it back. You know, I'll take what I can. Playing Discord. I do want to do more Discord streams, especially for the games I feel like I can't play on stream. So I'm worried about what kind of people are gonna come past my stream. Do I do the shirt like this color or do I think so. What do I... see, this is the thing when you don't follow the canon outfit. You have to be like, okay, what colors am I gonna do? I think that blue shirt looks nice though. And then I'm guessing like all of this stuff would be silver. Oh, I missed a spot. I want to say I did that back in like 2009. I have no idea how old any of you are, and I'm coming to realize that. Every time I'm like, oh, okay, so my average viewer is probably like around here. I'm always proven I'm wrong. Maybe not that pink. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind if the outfit. I want it to like read as you though. Which to be fair, I'm not doing a great job. The fuck is I've forgotten the purple, which is like a very core thing about you. It's half 4. Sure, I'm 18, clueless. I don't think I have many viewers under the age of 18. I know a couple of you are, because you tell me that you watch me in class, and I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that. But I don't think it's a majority. Like, I feel like the average age is like 25. Just as a ballpark, like 25 to 30. I think. Because there's a couple of you who are like unk in the nicest way possible. You're like I find out that some of you are like in your like mid 40s. I'm like, and I'm your cup of tea. Okay, fair enough. I am middle-aged dad core. I mean, I don't think dads, but I'm not sure. It's not a bad thing, by the way. Like, I'm not judging you for enjoying VTubers if this applies to you. It's just like my understanding of that age is like my dad and what he's into. So when I find out that like someone his age is in my chat, it's a big mental thing for me. Above average. Are you closer to that dad age? Aqueous, is that where you're at? I'm doing my best to try and match the reference for where these highlights are. I definitely didn't follow the reference when I was making you and Tamagotchi though. Mainly because the face paint thing was really bothering me. Also, I was gonna do the face paint for Sheepy after stream. I've lost my fucking stylus, so I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna get to that. So interesting to me that I have plenty of people who come to hang around that are older than me. Yeah. Well, you're not that old. You're not old anyway, like full stop, but I think the internet just makes people feel old. What? You exist above the age of 20? You have 2 feet in the grave. What are you doing on the internet? What the fuck? You have a mortgage and you still like anime and you play video games? Impossible. My parents are that age. It's such a stupid it's such a stupid mentality. No, but it's always kids though, because like I saw a TikTok comment that was like, I would hate to be like 23. Like what do you even do at that age? And I was like, excuse you? That's not even that old. That's like at most 10 years older than you. Assuming this person is 13, the legal age for having a social media account. Oh no, well yeah, there's gonna be a shift. Like, I've realized I'm not a mentally young person anymore. I made this realization kind of recently because I was like, oh, what excites me now I would have found really boring as as a kid. So I don't know. There are shifts that happen in your personality and your interests, and it sounds kind of dumb, but I think one of the things that made me realize that was like thinking back to my Tomodachi Island when I was a kid versus now, because the average age for that island probably would have been like around the age I was when I was playing it. Like I was just making other characters be the same age as I was. But now the average age of characters on my island is like 40. Hi, Cloud. I'm almost dead. No. No. It's like kind of on the underneath of all of these. It has been a while. I'm doing good though. How are you doing? I'm glad you're doing well. There's not really any purple on this towards the bottom, so I'm gonna leave that. Sorry, I keep sniffling. Hay fever. Sad face. Ah. Baby me wouldn't think I'm boring. I drink beer, play gambling, and eat Dorito. Doritos are pretty good. There's a video that Toto, well, he didn't put it out. I think it was one of his. It was like an interview. Welcome in, by the way. It was an interviewer, or it was like I don't know who it was, but he was eating a packet of Doritos, and he was like 150 calories. It's so worth it. It's not even that much. And he's so right. I try not to worry about calories. I think just eating is important in this economy. I think make healthy choices, you know, but don't fixate on numbers too much because everybody's body is different. But I don't know. Toto Wolff is like my Formula One dad. Hi, Yuki. Hello. How are you doing? Right. I feel like I've gotten these highlights super wrong. I'm so sorry. If you need any adjustments, please let me know. I'm doing my best. I do my best. What time is it? Ooh. Ooh. I'm cutting it close. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to finish the highlights. My last play of gambling cost me $6 or $7. Oh my goodness. How doth the kitten go? The kitten go good. How is the bun? How are you doing? How is the banui? Thank you for asking. I don't even have to be accurate with okay, fair enough. You know what? That is fair enough. Dom asked me this the other day. He was like, which way is the heart on top of your head supposed to go? And I was like, I don't know. I draw it a different direction every time I do it. It depends which way around my canvas is flipped at the time I sketch it. He was like, oh, you just need to correct it. I was like, oh, well, 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 that was unintentional. It's a 3 though? Is it? It's meant to be a heart. If it connected to the bottom, then it would be a heart. I kind of see what you mean though. Okay, well, I think all I need to do is just add like the rest of the colors of the eyes, because I think that will like really hone in who it's meant to be. Oh, yeah, you make a good point. Never mind, I see what you mean. I'll obviously render it properly, but I feel like if I just add the colors, you'll understand who it's meant to be. Oh, that was a bit thick. I have not drawn them properly before. I think the only other person I've drawn them on is the art I did for crocodile person, the beasties. That looks fine, I think. Thank you, Cloud. You don't know who this might be? Time to delete the whole drawing over again. Fuck. Wait, you guys can't tell this is Gazelle? We're starting over. Hello, Amber. How are you doing? Working while you shower? Okay, enjoy your shower. Little does she know, I'm probably gonna be gone when she's back because I'm cutting it very close. People are supposed to be getting home in like 5 minutes. I wish I could have streamed for longer, but if I have energy tomorrow, I'll start stream earlier. Okay, I don't know, what did I pick? Oh, I see that. I was like, the skin tone I have here does not match the new one, but now it does. I'm gonna change it a little bit this way because I think my. There we go. And also, just so that way it can look a little bit more finished. It doesn't really look finished at all, just so we can say. Oh, no! No! I fucked up! I fucked up! Throw the whole drawing in the bin, what the hell? They look a bit cross-eyed. I think I need to change one of the pupils. Hold on. Maybe it's just the highlight? I don't know. We can fix it tomorrow. Okay, I really gotta go because people are gonna get home soon. But thank you for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun today. It was very fun hanging out with you guys as always. I'm gonna go play Tomodachi Life, and we will work on this tomorrow. But thank you for your company. I really appreciated it. I'm gonna send you guys over to. Where should I send you to? Ooh, I get to raid people that I don't usually see. What are you doing? Hold on. Oh, you've been streaming for 10 hours. Okay, I hope I can make your day tomorrow too when I finish it. I think I'm gonna send you over to Lou. I know I raid her when I stream on the evening too, but the other person I was gonna raid has been streaming for 10 hours. Alright. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. But I will see you guys. Okay, they're literally walking in the door. Okay, bye bye. I love you. Bye.